I've been in talks with some of the biggest AI agencies in Australia and worldwide, and this shift that has happened, they're charging $50,000 for AI employees, whereas you're charging $2,000 for workflows and automations, and you're just undercharging. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the playbook and how to price everything. So if you sell AI services and you don't watch this video, I promise you are going to be undercharging when you sell AI services, and you're just going to be leaving thousands of dollars on the table. So let's get into it. Real quick, full templates and scripts is all down below inside my free school community. The first link down below in the description. So let's get into it right now. Okay, first thing we got to fix is when you're selling AI services, people do one of these three things. So they either charge by the hour. So for example, $100 to $200 for the hour. They charge for like an N8N workflow or automation, $500 to $2,000, or you're just bundling everything together into one flat fee. And this is all leaving money out on the table. So let me show you why. Okay, first of all three of these things are capping your ceiling. So you're either selling your time or you're selling your service and not the value. But the value is the most important thing, and that's what clients care about. You're not selling value. Let's talk about the three tiers. So the first tier is the starter tier. You can charge $5,000 to $10,000 for a starter tier, and the retainer can be $1,000 a month for that. And you can charge this for like small businesses that aren't making craziest amount of revenue right now. And this can be a single AI employee for a basic use case. Then the next tier is the standard tier. So that can be $15,000 to $30,000 just to set up an AI employee. And then the retainer can be $2,000 a month. And this is for medium-sized businesses who've got maybe 20 employees, 10 employees, and you can sell them multiple AI employees and custom integrations for them. Okay, so then the third tier is enterprise. So you can charge for setup fee $50,000 to $150,000, just straight up flat fee for that for setting it up. Then a retainer can be $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And then what they're getting from this, so you want to set up a full deployment system for this business. So this is obviously for bigger businesses where they can actually afford to spend $50,000 to $150,000 for AI employees and multi-agent systems. But you got to make sure that this is all safe, all security is all perfect, and that they all work together. Okay, so let's now talk about the framing for this. So when you're going to go over to a business, you want to frame it like this, and this is the line that always works. So you say to them, you're not selling an AI software, you're selling them a hire. So whereas when they're paying $60,000 for a human, they can be paying $20,000 for an AI where it never sleeps, never gets sick, always gets better, and never quits. And you frame it like that, and I promise you it's a steal for them. They're saving $40,000, and it's going to be so much better than just a regular human doing work. Whereas they got annual leave, 9 to 5, all this different type of stuff. An AI employee is 24/7. Okay, so now I want to talk about the objections. So when you go to a business owner, obviously 100% of the time they're not going to want it. There's obviously going to be objections. So let's talk about the first one. So the first one is too expensive. You want to frame it as a higher cost, not a software cost. They're paying employees $60,000 for a human, where they can hire an AI employee for $20,000. They're saving $40,000 right there for the same job. The next objection, what if the AI hallucinates? So what you can say to them is, well, the AI employee is going to have this, but an AI employee has memory and it will have a governance layer. When you build an AI employee, you got to make sure that it will never hallucinate, and memory and governance layer, it makes sure that doesn't happen. And also you can say the AI employee checks for past wins before actually doing the task. So it's going to go ahead and analyze previous tasks, see what is done correct, see what is done wrong, so it can avoid those mistakes and execute the task perfect. Then the third one is, I've tried chatbots before. Chatbots and AI employees are completely different categories. An AI employee has memory, tools, skills. A chatbot just answers questions. An AI employee is actually going to do the work. Now, this is a very common one. This happened to me all the time. They say, let me think about it. You got to ask them, what's stopping you from actually doing this? Like, tell me so I can help you with this. And then ask them about the price, about the technical doubt, about the timing. Does it just not fit with them? And then handle the actual objection that they give you. Okay, so now for the fifth objection. This is also a very common one, and lots of business owners think like this. They say, I'll wait for tech, or I'll wait for AI to mature. You always got to make sure, you got to put a rush in their mind. But what you say to them is, the people who get in early with AI, they always eat for the first 12 months. Basically meaning their competitors, they're going to be missing out. So if you can get in early, you're going to be taking up all the competition. Your AI is going to be working 10 times better than your competitors. And then if they're not too sure about that, you can say to them, by the time you wait, I promise you your competitors are going to be getting those clients that you wanted to get. So you want to be targeting mid-market businesses. So the businesses that aren't making under $1 million in revenue a year that are making over $50 million in revenue a year. But like, this can be 10 to 50 employee type of businesses, and these are the ones that are the most open to implementing AI into their business because they have the money for it, and they're also not too big that they've got bigger AI agencies coming to them. And these services that they can be doing is like dental, HVAC, lawyers. Any types of these businesses are very easy to target and sell these AI services and implement it into their businesses. Agencies running the stack right now are closing like $30,000 to $150,000 deals right now, and I'm so surprised no one is talking about AI employees right now. They're still talking about workflows and automations, and they're missing out completely. It's the same tech anyone watching can build. It's just the way they're positioning it is completely different, and that's what these AI agencies are doing, and they've pivoted to this. This is the next shift in AI. You gotta pivot and change your stack, or you're gonna get priced out and you're just gonna be undercharging. And don't get me wrong, workflows aren't dead. They're still useful, like for simple workflows, but the premium for them is over, and you can't charge $10,000 for a workflow anymore. So if you want the exact tech stack that I'm using, the templates, the scripts, all of that, it is down below in my free school community. The first link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I've just got so much more content coming on AI employees and AI lifestyle stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you learned in this video. Love you guys. See ya.